We get the 3 for degree of polynomial from the x to the 3. And the 1 is because you have an x to the first. It's a cubic because of the third degree, and linear because of the first. Number of terms is because there's only one term, and on this one there are two terms, x and 7. If there's one term, it's called a monomial. If there's two terms, it's called a binomial. To get this number, we add the d cubes together, which you have a negative 4d cubed and a positive 18d cubed, which is a positive 14d cubed. And then you have a positive 7d cubed d and a positive 6d, which gives you the positive 13d. On this, since you have a minus sign here, you have put a negative sign in front of each one. This was minus, now it's plus. It was minus 20, now it's plus. So you have 3x squared minus 2x squared, which is just 1x squared. And then you have a minus 5x plus a 9x, which makes 4x. And then you have a minus 13 plus 20, which equals plus 7. On here, you just multiply to get to the product. So you have 4 times 6, which is 24, and x squared times x cubed is x to the 5th. And then you have 4 times 9 is 36, negative 36, and then you only have x squared. Here you multiply out to simplify, so you times 5 by the x squared, and then times a negative 5 times the 3x, which equals the 5x squared minus 15x. And then you multiply the 2x and the 6x, which gives you a minus 12x squared. And then the minus 2 times 5 is a positive 10x. Then you can add the two x squareds, which is 5x squared and a negative 12x squared, or negative 5x squared and negative 12x squared is a negative 17x squared, and then a negative 15x and a plus 10x is minus 5x. On the final one, you need to get the greatest common factor that goes into all of them. So first, 4 will go into 8 2 times, 4 will go into 12 3 times, and 4 will go into 20 5 times. So you divide all by 4, and there is a d, and d cubed, and d to the 4th, so you can do 4d. So you put 4d out front, and then in parentheses, 4d times what equals 8d to the 4th. It's 2d to the cubed, and then 3d, you take the 3 from your 12, d squared, and then you take the 5 from your 20, and it's minus 5. So if you have 4d times a negative 5, you end up with a negative 20d, just like here, to check yourself.